Okay, next question. When do you guys see security tokens becoming mainstream in the crypto world? Thanks. Good question. So I think the first step towards them becoming mainstream is what Blockstack has done, right? For those who haven't been following, Blockstack, a USA company, right? The first SEC qualified security token, the first US company to issue a security token with the qualification of the Securities and Exchange Commission, which is the organization in the US that has been saying all these other cryptocurrencies are securities and finding them and all that stuff. They've qualified two cryptocurrencies at the moment, Blockstack and Props. Blockstack is now trading on Binance, which is huge for an American company to issue a token, get qualified by the SEC, and then be trading on Binance. So the way that worked is because they're trading on the non-US Binance and the Binance that has kicked off USA investors and traders and customers and users, the SEC is okay with that. So what they're saying is, we're okay with you being an American company issuing a token as long as USA people cannot access it. I'll get to that in a moment, but what they're saying is, we don't care about other people from the world, right? If you go onto any exchange, as long as that exchange does not cater to US investors or traders, we won't come after you, right? If you're in the US, what they want is, if the token is going to be trading on a exchange that has USA customers or users, they want to make sure it's regulated in the US. They want to make sure it's an ATS, which is alternative trading system, right? Which is something that they have to sign up with the SEC or whatever commission that manages it, with the FINRA, right? Do all kinds of compliance. So that they don't want you going out there and playing altcoin roulette on some random exchange that ends up doing an exit scam, right? Kind of like what happened in Canada, where the guy was missing or went to India or whatever, I don't know, right? They want to make sure the exchange is regulated if they're US customers. If they're no US customers, they don't really care, right? So it's very interesting to see, but I think security tokens are still far away. I think they're a couple years away. I think until the big exchanges in the US start trading them with lots of volume, which is basically, I think we have to wait until Coinbase starts trading security tokens, right? I've heard articles about them investing in it, looking into it, trying to build products around it, right? But it's not built yet because T0 has been a flop, right? When Patrick Byrne, the CEO, had to leave because he was dating a Russian agent, Russian spy. I mean, that's, wrecked, right? And I know T0 equity investors who've been trying to get me to connect them with people to buy their tokens, right? Because they're trying to get out, right? So that ship is sinking, right? That's just my opinion though. So yeah, T0 has flopped. So some other exchange has to really carry the torch, carry the flame for security tokens in the US. So I think it has to be Coinbase or Binance, right? If those two exchanges come out and say, guys, we've gotten our ATS license, we can trade security tokens by the book with the qualification licensing of regulators in the US, and there's liquid volume, that's when we're all going to the moon, in my opinion, right? But until then, it's going to be a long time, right? Will they go mainstream? If that happens, I think we'll be on the pathway. We'll be on the highway towards going mainstream, because security tokens, I mean, they're tangible. They're backed by real assets, right? So whether equity or real assets, I think mainstream is eventually going to have to get down with the program, but I think it's going to take a while.